Bismillah wa salatu wassalam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. We have been discussing various ways that we can build our spiritual immune system. And after introducing this idea, we spoke about the most important of those ways, which is to preserve our prayers. The second great thing that we can do on a daily basis is to recite the prophetic invocations that our Prophet ﷺ advised, specifically to say in the morning and the evening. The Adhkar al-Sabahi wal-Masa. This is an incredible tradition from our Prophet ﷺ that he has gifted us. And there are so many different invocations that can be recited. You can find them compiled in a book like the Adhkar of Imam al-Nawawi. And one of these invocations, if you just read the merit of it, you will find that the merit is so great. It is amazing that that can stem from reciting something that might take literally about 10 to 15 seconds. But our Prophet, don't forget, is the Miftah Bab Rahmatillah. He is the key that opens up the mercy of Allah Jalla Jalaluh. So it is that understandable then, is that whatever he tells us to say, that it's a means for us to be able to receive the mercy of our Lord Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So there are so many different invocations in the morning and the evening. And one of the reasons that we have to focus upon the invocations in the morning and the evening is because there is a hadith that indicates that Allah Ta'ala says to His servant that, "O son of Adam, is that remember me in the morning, do something for me in the morning and in the evening, and I will suffice you what takes place between them." And again, this is that divine facilitation that has come to us through our Prophet, is that you can do a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening, and to have a blessing that then pervades the entire day, the day and the night that is connected between doing those various invocations at those two specific times. And so this is something that we really want to bring into our lives. And the other aspect of this is there's also a protection that comes from it. When you recite these blessed invocations, is that there's a protection. And that one of the meanings of building our spiritual immune system is this idea of protection. And one of the ways that we can think about this that bring it closer to home is that when you do these invocations, is that it's like a shield. And when you were going out, if you were going out to a battle, for instance, in the way that they used to fight in pre-modern warfare, is that a shield's going to be able to block a sword, it's going to be able to block an arrow that is coming your way. So all of these metaphorical swords and arrows that are coming our way by the various tribulations that people are tried with, is that by saying your invocations, it's a protection for you. And when you go outside in the morning, having not recited your invocations, it's like going outside physically without a jacket in the winter. You're much more likely to be susceptible to be getting sick if that cold, that brisk wind breezes through and that it hits your chest directly. And when we say our invocations in the morning and evening, it's a protection. And if we are afflicted with tribulation, it will be lighter than were we to have been afflicted with that tribulation without saying our invocations. And it will be much easier for us to deal with. So this is of the utmost importance. And there's a great compilation by Imam Abdullah bin Ali al-Haddad titled Al-Wird al-Latif, the Subtle Litany, which is a great example of a compilation of prophetic invocations primarily that can be recited in the morning and the evening, and that because these are adhkar that come from the Quran and the Sunnah, this is open for everyone to recite, because the Prophet himself that opened up the door for us to recite the Quran and to recite these various invocations. And there's immense blessings in this. And you quite literally, that we'll be protected and you will feel its blessings. And that one of the ways that you feel its blessings is the time when you forget to recite it, you might see something that happens as a result to remind yourself of how you were being shielded when you were reciting it. So this is really, really important. We want to bring this sunnah to life, the sunnah of reciting the prophetic invocations in the morning and in the evening. And after you get used to it, it only takes about 10 to 12 minutes to recite this compilation. But the protection is great, and the light and the blessing in it is also great. May we bring this sunnah to life. May we build our spiritual immune system. And one of the greatest ways we can do this is through bringing to life the sunnah, reciting the prophetic invocations of the morning and evening. May Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammadan وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.